Soon? Yeah, yeah. I had to make sure that I wasn't doing it the wrong way, because it's soon is the mean, and the dairy is the nice, the ice, the Ike, Spice and Ike. What are those called? Mike and Ikes? I've never actually eaten them because they looked gross to me. There we go. That connects us back to the beginning of Gruntilda's lair. So now we have a nice little shortcut to get back here for the next stream. Even though we've decided that we are going to continue playing this video game. Where is the switch I am looking for? Kingdom Hearts confirms they don't age? That's crazy! That's a really insane thing, Kingdom Hearts! Is it just like they appear like in one game and then like in another game Sora's older but they're not? Or is this like specifically a thing they talk about, like, yes, we ducks, immortal, unaging, eternal, we are eternally the young nephews you love? Or was it just like a what I imagine it was, because it'd be buck wild if it was anything otherwise, they just weren't older and Sora gets older, which to me would make it seem less like they don't age and more of just like Disney's don't age. Like Goofy and Donald will be around Sora on his deathbed, an old wrinkled man, and Goofy will still be eternally father aged. Is just what I would assume. You think I'm rather soft? I'll be waiting in the loft. Man, wasn't one of the better ones. In the prequel, it takes place 2 years. Okay, so I'm going to take that on the assumption that Disney's don't age, less of Donald Duck and them don't age. Or specifically that Huey, Dewey, and Louie don't age. And, oh, do we need... I guess we do need the Turbo Trainer to do that, don't we? Oh, man, the Turbo Trainer voice is really good. I don't know if I've ever heard that before. I said the thing about Disney's not aging, but there's probably, like, you know, Baby Mickey shorts or something to immediately disprove that. Is there anything to be had up here? I don't think there is. Can I go in first person? Yeah, because we need the turbo trainers to be able to get where we're going expediently. Because I think which switch we hit opened up the let's go ahead and dive a bit closer to the wall so the snowman doesn't hit us. Now I can't see. Yeah, so I think a thing opened up. Oh yeah, they do gotta. Well, I mean, it's not that time doesn't pass. They just don't age traditionally. It's like they're immortal. Time passes around them. They just don't age. They're like vampires. Be like a vampire that was like around in Victorian times could still be around in modern day, thus proving the long-standing theory I've had that Mickey Mouse is a vampire, but he's a capitalism vampire. There we go. Oh no! Why does Grunty always feel the need to talk shit whenever I'm opening a new level? I would love to see what you're saying, Grunty, but you keep coming in at bad times, and I'll never ever know. So I guess we're good, because just beyond this way would have been Mad Monster Mansion. But not only do we not have the level open, but... excuse me. Not only do we not have the level open, but there's nothing for us to do over there immediately. So let's go hit up Gobi's Valley, because, yeah, 3 hours, 11 minutes, we'll probably be done around the 4 hour mark. That sounds good to me. That'll give me enough time to get my my cooking done. I've already done my laundry and cleaned the house. Since we're talking about those big ticket items that you guys really want to hear about, I'll be good. I just do need to cook for the upcoming week. It also probably isn't smart if I continue too long past that 4 hour mark, because I'll start getting hungry, and then I'll get grumpy, and then no one will have a good time at all. No good times whatsoever. But we will do Gobi's Valley, because at that point that just leaves Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and Click Clock Wood, right? There's a level I'm forgetting about? Yeah, I think those are the only levels left. I don't think I'm having a brain fart and forgetting about a level, which would be a shame, because all of the levels in Banjo-Kazooie are so on point and really good. Yeah, but we do 5 levels this stream. When we do 3 the next stream, it'll probably work out to be about the same thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that. It reminded me to pick up the Jiggy Jinjo, because that was Jinjo Jiggy Jinjo. Because God, that was so like, I was so confused in the Let's Play whenever that happened. I can't believe, like, I don't even know how that worked out, because the Jinjo was in the pot, and I jumped into the pot to pick up the Jinjo and managed to jump out of the pot before the Jiggy properly spawned in, and I didn't pick up the Jiggy. That was insane. Like, how the hell did that happen? It's so crazy. I don't feel like I'll ever be able to live that down, because I feel like last time I played Banjo-Kazooie, my roommate gave me shit about that as well. Like, oh, don't forget to pick up the guy, because yeah, I feel like I made a big scene with that in the LP, because I was super confused. I suppose we could fly around and do some stuff, but let's help out our buddy. What's your name? Oh, it has something to do with his nose, and his Sphinx. God, what is your name? You're about to tell me it. My nose is all blocked up. And I feel like I should know your name. I love shooting shit into his nose is how you unclog it. Like, I get that, like, oh, we're, like, tickling it or whatever. But it's ridiculous that that's what does it. Oh, God, what is your name? I feel like I should know it. Will you say it now? Jinxie. Okay, it had nothing to do with his nose. Oop, hand got me. Go ahead and give a little rat-a-tat-tat. Jinxie's a good name. I just would have never been able to guess it, because I was trying to think of, like, something that worked with Sphinx and, like, his allergies. I was like, what could it possibly be? But nope. Would have never guessed Jinxie off the top of my head. And we're good on eggs, so we shouldn't have a problem of feeding the mini Jinxies in here. The mini Jinxies! Many in both contexts of, well, I was about to say the word, but they're different words. They're just pronounced similarly, especially when you have such a lazy pronunciation as I do. Many things end up sounding the same. T's and D's, for example. There's so many people at work who I've had to, like, not instinct. Oh, my thing didn't jump. The controller messing with me again. I'll definitely take that off. A lot of people at work who I've had to learn, like, oh, I really need to hit the T in their name, because they're like, oh no, you're pronouncing my name wrong, and I don't want to pronounce their name wrong. I'm real lazy in my pronunciation, and we'll hit T's and D's. I'll pronounce a T like a D. Yeah. Which is also funny, because when I think about it, I pronounce my own name incorrectly. I mean, obviously, you know, Zach. I can manage Zach. That one's easy enough. But my full name, Zachary, I never say Zachary correctly. I mean, you know, most of the time I say Zach. I'm not saying that I'm pronouncing it incorrectly because I'm using a nickname. What I normally say is Zachary, like Zach and then Ree, as opposed to Zach R. Ree, which is just interesting to think, like, even my own name, I don't even pronounce that mofo right. And it's like, you know, if you think if there was one I was gonna get right, it'd be yours truly, but nope. I'm just gonna get nothing. I'm gonna get nothing correct, and that's why everything I do is fair, because nothing I do is wrong. Oh, that went down much faster than I thought it would. So now we're gonna take some damage. Damn, I thought if I could ground pound close to the ground and mitigate it, but unfortunately that was not the case. I got to ground pound before I fall. My name is pronounced Zach. You might be a bit behind for the entire thing. But I don't know if there's legitimate question there, or if you're just behind for the full explanation. Touche! You got me. You got me. You know, I get that a lot. I don't know if you're being serious, but I do very often get people who are like, wait, your name's Zach? I thought it was like Zach. Because of the CH, it's apparently very alien to people for it to be pronounced Zach, like the ZAC or ZAK. But yes, ZACH is still pronounced Zach. I assume it's a German way of spelling it. I just have to guess because my family is aggressively German. That actually sounds very bad when I word it that way. But my family is very, very German. Lots of German descent in my family. So I just assume it's like a German way of spelling it. And those Deutschlanders, those motherfluffers are mad into the CH and which you can how far you can stretch a CH. So yes, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if you were goofing on me there or if that was legit, because I have legitimately had people like, oh, Zach, that was Zach. To which, you know, you get a lot of Zach Bell jokes, but Zach Bell has a T in it. Has a T in it, guys. Please. I wonder if Zach Bell was any good. Because I liked it as a kid, but I never finished watching it. Yes, people actually do pronounce it wrong a lot, and it's very confusing. Because it's like, come on, Zach isn't a name. It's an anime, guys. Not his anime has a T in it. Please. But yes, do wonder if Zach Bell was any good, because I watched it as a kid and enjoyed it, but I never finished watching it because, you know, as a kid, you know, shit was wild back then. Where this last one spawned? Did it spawn over here? Yeah, it spawned over here. That was a little risky. It could have bumped into the ground. Yep, you can only give me a Jiggy. I always love that. Like, oh, we can give you the secret to immortality. Just kidding. Here, have a Jiggy. Like you'd get anything other than a Jiggy in this game. Cool. We managed to pick it up while flying, thus negating the Jiggy Jig. Is there anything we need to do before we go into this level? This level, like this area of the level, whatever. I'll go ahead and hit the target. I hate that the time decreases while you're please get off the thing, Banjo. I hate that the time decreases while there's a cutscene going on. Like, I get that there's still plenty of time, but I hate that it does that. I feel like, do I want to come here later? Why? I was thinking like I should come here later. Got like a little gut feeling about that. But oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, this dude's like weird little slowpoke thing. I forgot about Ruby's weird slowpoke. I mean, I know it's not a slowpoke, but that weird little elephant, like slowpoke elephant. It's a slowpoke elephant, that thing. That King Jingling has in the next game. Oh god, King Jingling rules. Yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling. Just enjoying Banjo-Kazooie to its fullest by thinking about its sequel while playing it. Man, I would love to find some time to play Banjo-Tooie again, because it's been a little while since I played it. We'll go ahead and hop up here so we'll be ready for when the snake pops out. But I want to pick up my eggs just so I don't unnecessarily waste my eggs. Whatever. I say as I do it. There we go. That should be all we needed. Right? Oh, I guess he needs one more. I guess he needs 5 eggs. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Ruby even says, like, oh, he's gonna do it. Yep, Ruby, get hissed up to help us out. Oh, for a second I thought I was gonna fall off. Man, that looks real spotty. That Soups looks like you're gonna fall off of hissed up whenever he goes up. We'll go ahead and we'll come down. Thanks, buddy. We're gone. We're out. We got everything we needed. Hopefully, I collected everything I needed in there and did not forget anything. Can we walk on this? Oh yeah, cool. I couldn't remember if this was like quicksand or if you could talon trot on this. Glad to know. Let's come over here and pick up our Oh, last ability in the game, isn't it? I think this is the last power. Yeah, there's no more powers after this, I don't think. These are the running shoes. Wait, does he not call them the... Wait, he just calls them the running shoes? He doesn't call them the Turbo Talon trainers? Well played, Banjo. You've now learned all the moves in the game. Okay, cool, yeah. I didn't skip his text because I wanted to see that for sure, because I could have sworn that was the last move in the game, but wasn't 100% sure. I should probably be smart and go get the wading boots to do that. God, I feel like the wading boots they must have a name other than wading boots. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna pause the game, take a drink of water, and Google the wading boots so it stops confusing me. Okay, let's see. Luckily my phone knows when I type in a B, it autofills in the rest of Banjo-Kazooie for me. Wading boots, also known as wading shoes, aka swamp boots. Is that it? I guess I don't have a fancy name. That's a shame. Oh, wait, Stiltstride? Yeah, Stiltstride, that's what it's called. I knew that they had some kind of fancy name in there. Oh man, my phone's trying to connect to my internet now, and now it's loading weird because it knocked me off of, like, I guess my mobile network. Ugh, that was a mess. Okay, cool, yeah, I guess it's the Stiltstride. I'm gonna go with that because it's better than calling it just the wading boots. Or the swamp boots. Like, it's so boring. Like, come on. Of course it's not just... Actually, now that I think about it, I was about to say, would they really, like, just give something a lame name? But like, giving everything, like, a fancy name and then just one getting, like, a real lame name would actually be a pretty good goof. Like, oh yeah, the Turbo Talon trainers. Oh, ground pound? No, it's the Beak Buster. Oh, aerial attack? No, it's the Beak Bomb. You know, your normal attack, bear punch. You know, everything has all these dumb names, and then wading shoes. It'd be a decent goof. It's not like S tier or anything, but it's a decent enough goof, and hopefully, nope, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Only we sand eels can survive in here. I love the stupid justification for the Grab has got a jiggy, ner. I love the stupid justification for the sands. Excuse me, I got confused for a second because I was trying to see if I could get the hand to respawn and grab the thing, but I don't know how to do that trick without getting the Turbo Talon trainers. But yeah, it's just shoot, what the hell was I actually talking about? Oh, the sand eels. It's such a weird thing because it's like all of the difficult terrain in the game, they contextualize in some way. Like in the previous water, it isn't just like the cold water speaks to you. And like in Bubble Gloop Swamp, like, oh, this is piranha water. Like they always have to contextualize and have it talk to you. But like the cold water in Freeze Easy Peak, it speaks to you. It's like, this water's too cold for you, Banjo. What are you doing? But then like you get the sand. It's like, ooh, the sand's really hot quicksand. What do? Oh, the sand eels. The sand eels. Oh, this is the sand eels turf, guys. I don't know if sand eels are a legit thing that exists. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and assume no. I'm gonna assume that there isn't, because that's crazy. Sand eels? Get the shit out of it. Well, I mean, it could very easily exist. There's a bunch of weird ass animals. For example, the sea. The sea as an example. Speaking of weird things, it's so weird that the stupid magic carpet disappears and then respawns. That's very odd. Suppose while we're waiting for it, I'll take a drink of water. We gotta jump on this quickly because it's... Oh, you can stand on it while it's flashing. For some reason, I assumed while it was flashing that it wouldn't be usable. What's up, Gobi, my buddy? You're free. Yeah, don't worry. I got you, homeboy. I said you were one of my favorite characters earlier, so I ain't gonna do you dirty. Just kidding. We're going to continuously do you dirty. Because that's, unfortunately, your lot in life.